Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, November 7th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Well, so much for consolidation, right? ES comes out of an inside day to the upside, goes trend up. NQ, which has been doing nothing but making higher highs over the last 7 days, also goes out with a trend day. It's a bit of a P shape, but I don't know who's short right now. Tell you what, I'll tell you now. I don't think this market's short. Righty, a little bit of an issue. They took out yesterday's low. I'm calling righty down on the daily right now. Although, even with that, they never filled that gap. They still have the other big one below also. So even though they've had some trouble, they're holding the gaps. They end with an afternoon pullback in G and a 10 wide POC. Righty, NQ ends up is only 8 wide. I'm in bigger increments. We were only 8 wide and a double distribution. Same with us, but we're 9 wide and a double distribution, and we had a small price pro, but I won't be using E's high. At one point, the volume in ES was in a 5-point range between 95.50 and, well, it actually still is. Actually, it went down a tick, 95.25 to 4400.50. It was all purple. All the volume, 5-point range. I did not make a trade after G period. This was slop for me. Even SPY, I keep forgetting I lose SPY's volume right at the end of the day. SPY's volume was the same thing. There were no purple bars whatsoever, except for that 50-cent range. I had a good day. It was all in the morning. Well, not all in the morning. I took 2 trades in F and G. But the reason I didn't do anything afterwards, it turned into slop. I didn't know, obviously short in 4,400 worked a bunch of times. But I was in, again, the long scenario today for the most part. I took 1 short today. That was pre-market right before the opening bell. Boy, I nailed that. Shorted at 84 against the overnight high, and it came in. So that was a nice one right off the bat. After that, everything was along today, mostly in ES. I did short NQ and B period to pop the top. That worked really nice. I did take a long in B and ES, which I basically broke even on. I thought we were going to have a lowest accepted price and go trend. Well, lo and behold, we did go trend and hold it, but it was after I broke out of a break-even one. But I made up for it in C period when we popped the top. Again in D being long. Again in F. Well, first, before we get to F, NQ, I was also long in E period when it pulled back. Did not think we'd fill the singles the first time, and we didn't. We eventually filled 1 set, but not before I got paid. And then in F and G, I took a 1 lot when we filled the first set of single prints at 92.25. I took a 3 lot in F at 88.25, I think, or 88.50. Got paid on those immediately, and then I got paid 10 points on those, and then I took off the one that I bought at 92.25 unchanged at 1 point. And then in G period, I longed again, both 86 and 87 against the single prints, the opening, the overnight high, value was higher. Look, the bulls kicked butt again. That out checklist sheet was controlled by the bulls. Okay? Look at the pullback in M period, 89.50. That's yesterday's high. Pulled back to the tick and then rallied late in M period. Very mechanical. Short-term traders controlling it. But I just didn't have it in me to short up here. Now, of course, I could have shorted it and used E's high as my out. Absolutely. But when I'm looking more for longs, it's hard for me sometimes to just change like that. I thought we did have a chance to possibly go higher later in the day because both the volume POC, well, the volume POC got moved late, but the volume POC and the TPO are close to the day's high. The odds of making a new high are good. Now, we did, but we didn't get a lot for it. So, good start to the week, both yesterday and today. The next big level, my friends, is the monthly high of October, right? We have today's highs in ES, SPY, and NQ, and then it's the monthly highs. And if we get it, things start to change even more. So tomorrow Powell has he's talking at 9:15, so the ALGOs will have a knee-jerk reaction when he puts out his prepared statement, I'm sure. Okay, so our destinations are in SPY 437.06, 9 wide on the upside, right? Then 437.59 is today's high. For the downside, we have the single prints 435.85 to 73, and today's low 434.51. ES downside single prints 85.50 to 84.75, and today's low of 72.25. And on the upside, we have 98 is 9 wide, and 03 1/4 is today's high. And then on the chart, so here's the monthly. That's our next big hurdle. SPY is closer to it than ES. SPY got within 55 cents of it. ES is still $2 away. First step for the bulls is to take that out and come back into balance on the monthly, and then get acceptance to see if we can go for highs on the year. The weekly, same thing, right? Balance high now. So balance rules are also coming into play on the weekly, right? So we'll see what happens if we get to that monthly high. We got close to it in SPY. So the monthly is down, the weekly is balanced, and the daily clearly up. So even if you called yesterday balance, you went bull, balance, back to bull. The only thing I'm not liking with this rally so far, the last 2 days now, we did 68 million yesterday, and right now we're at 63 million with the after hours. You want to get some stronger blood in here if you're going to keep going higher, but I would like to repair some of this. I would love to come into a 4, 5, 6 day balance. Hold, we have 3 gaps, 1, 2, 3. Hold at least 2 of them, maybe take back some of this one, and then come out of it stronger, say mid to late November, to get going for a December rally to the highs of the year. But first things first, we got to get above October's high. Hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.